באירופה כבר יש מדינות מסוימות עם סגרים, ובוא נצרף אלינו את פרופסור יגאל פינטו, שהוא מומחה לקרדיולוגיה מהולנד, אתה בטח מכיר אותו, פרופסור פינטו, hello and good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning to you and good to see you, Professor Adler. Yes, good morning.
So how strict and tight is the lockdown or maybe even curfew in the Netherlands?
It is very strict, no curfew. It's basically the same lockdown as we had in the first waves when the Netherlands started a lockdown too late, when hospitals were already flooding. It was a lockdown that basically closed all shops, all restaurants, barbers, etc., and only supermarkets are open and other essential shops.
And the Omicron variant is spreading and advancing rapidly, right?
Well, yes, it is increasing in number rapidly. This is the first time in the whole crisis that the government has actually acted before the problem is really big. So the paradox is that the numbers in absolute COVID positive people is going down. On the other hand, we have seen in Amsterdam a week ago, 2% of the cases were Omicron, and within 1 week, this has climbed to 25% in 1 week. So this is clearly very, very contagious and very rapidly taken over Delta.
Tell me, Yigel, good morning. What is the situation with the... Hi, Shalom. Yigel is a good friend for me for many years. Yigel, what is the situation in the hospitals? Is there any increase in the... Yeah.
So in the hospitals, the basic problem is the pressure on the normal care has been immense. So we had enough ICU beds for the latest wave, but if this wave would come on top of it, the double problem would be it would probably, now we're at, let's say, 100% of all the occupancy, so we can barely manage.
But is there any increase now because of the Omicron?
Not yet, no. In Netherlands, no. In the UK, we see a slight increase, and this is the big question, and you already mentioned it a minute ago, that you said it is unclear how severe the sickness of Omicron is, whether you get a large number of hospital admissions. On the other hand, we also realize that if it escapes the vaccine immunity, and if it is very contagious, it means that still we get higher numbers, even if only 50% of the severity of the cases compared to Delta, the numbers is still going to be too high for our systems to cope. And don't underestimate the fact that we will lose a lot of healthcare workers. If it's so contagious, if it escapes vaccines, a lot of healthcare workers have to stay at home, and this will also pressure the healthcare system way too much.
What are you doing with the Sylvester occasion?
No Sylvester.
Yeah. No Sylvester.
Basically nothing. I heard this morning a guy from a restaurant was telling me, one of my friends, he bought for 5,000 euros of caviar for all his Christmas lunches. He has to cancel everything. It's a disaster for them.
Yeah.
Okay, Professor Yigאל Pinto, thank you so much. Thank you.
And I miss you, Yigel, I miss you. I hope to meet you soon.
As soon as I can, I come back. I'm boosted as soon as I can. I come back to visit you. See you.
Professor
Bye-bye.